Yo, it's Mark 45 here, and we are going to now look at another Hero Factory Breakout set. This one's from Wave 1. This is a bad guy, and his name is Toxic Reapa. So this is one of the small villains in this series, and you can see this is just basically a toxic shooting mayhem. Sure, let's use mayhem. That's the word. But as you can see, small guy, small villain, so this shouldn't take long. As you can see, the hero he's supposed to combat is Evil, and by the time of this video I have not or even ordered Evil or Breakout Evil yet, so that's coming eventually. And so in the meantime, we'll just make with what we have. Remember what I said about our current COVID-19 situation, how it's affecting ordering stuff, you know? But without further ado, let's look at the back. Let's look at the back of the bag. This is what he looks like, and without further ado, let's get this little bag opened and see if we can get Toxic Reapa out. So, I've said this many times, I have a specific way to open my bags, and it involves cutting through under the bottom. To sum it up, simple reason, I just want to keep the top of the bag and I don't want to cut it off. Simple as that. So, let's get right to it. Alright, I skipped the part of cutting the film out so you guys wouldn't get so bored. But, let's fish up the parts and see what we get inside. There we go. Got some of these hoses. Should be a couple of them, I think. Torso. There's the other hose. And come on, you. Come out. Oh, what the? I thought that was the instruction manual. Where is the instruction manual? You telling me there's no instruction manual? Oh no, there it is. I feel it. There you go. Scared me for a second. Thought there was no instruction manual. Okay, Toxic Reapa. What shall we have for you, or what does he have offered for us? You can see, there he is. Supposed about Evil. I still have not ordered Evil yet. Hopefully ASAP I'll get Evil. And you can see, there's a combination model between Reapa and Evil that makes this centaur looking like Toxic Reapa. And so, yeah, it's cool. Alright, what else we got? Okay, well, that's useless. We got medium, or not medium, but your standard torso with the extra shoulder joints. 2 green hoses. These, I guess, either to fuel his poison or his toxic liquid substance. And for the parts, what do we have for the parts? I see some lime green stuff, and it's making me very happy. I like lime green stuff a lot. Okay, let's fish up the... Okay, let's get his head over with first. Here's his head. You can see it is very nicely molded. It's kind of got its unique pattern to it. And you can see there's like little bits here sticking out. I guess these are his little toxic guns on his chin or his cheeks to shoot out toxic. And then we got a translucent red axle piece. I guess this is for his eyes. 2 black round shoulder armor add-on pieces. Got 2 of those. And then feet, 2 of the Bionico 2-toe feet. 2 toes on it. That's lovely. And then we got this thing. So XT4, oh no, right. Waspix was the first Hero Factory set to have these pieces. These are to connect to the torso for an extra pair of arms, or wings, or whatever you want to do with them. As for lime green, we have 1 lime green smallest, or second smallest ball piece, and 2 knee joints, also in lime green. Then we got 4 standard bone joints, 2 knee joints in black, 1 smallest bone joint, 2 of these armor pieces. Don't know the name, or because they don't have a number on it. So I'm just gonna say they're the big armor pieces in black. And we have 3 number 3s in black. And then we got, let's see, 6 transparent neon green or lime green number 3s. And then the rest here are 2 axle pieces and hero core for the code. Technic pins. And then these are actually system stuff. So these are for what you normally see in normal LEGO sets. So for example, these pieces here, these are for his toxic fuel, his jets. And then finally we have 2 of his, or these are the flame pieces used on usually LEGO City like fire hall, fire station sets, but these are green, so these are to mimic his toxic just spewing out of his guns. So, without further ado, Toxic Reapa parts done. Now, let's assemble Toxic Reapa all together. Whoa. And here is Toxic Reapa, all done. And the build was quite interesting for this one. It was a slightly different build, not what you normally expect. Instead of the head, I want to first point out instead of the head being here, they actually moved the head all the way down here as part where the chest area is. So I guess Toxic Reapa is a really hunched over dude. So yeah, but apart from that, great color scheme going on for this guy. Kind of a muscular, or not really muscular, but kind of like a hulking villain, if you ask me. And like the way he's got the jets up here, and he's got the shoulder armor. It kind of feels like he's very buff on the back, and then whereas the actual guy is kind of skinny. So his weapons here, he doesn't have any hands, and that's because it has these armor pieces that are shooting out his toxic. So these are his toxic cannons, and he's also got them on his face. So this man is loaded with acid and toxic. He is one dangerous villain, I'd say that. And I really like what they've done with the hose here, just feeding up towards the brick built toxic tank here. That's very creative, and kind of interesting what they did with the side here of the armor pieces to cover up the exposed bits of the head. The fact that the head is actually attached to the chest. So that's quite interesting, and I definitely did not see that one coming. The legs are a bit skeletal, but I guess it kind of makes sense, and I don't think it looks bad at all on this guy. In fact, I think it's better off without armor and just have it bare like this. I think that works perfectly fine, and apart from that, yeah. As for the back, of course, it's going to be empty from the back, but that's something you should be expecting by now with these Hero Factory figures, is that the back is bound to be empty. And so, but you can see how the hoses feed, how the tanks feed the toxic to his cannons to shoot, to his hands to shoot it out. So overall, it's a relatively small, not too much to show, but it's a pretty cool figure nonetheless. And so I really don't have much to say about him, except the fact is, what are my final thoughts on him? Well, I think Toxic Reapa is a small guy, so if you're looking for small villains, then go for this one. Don't get Jawblade, or get this one first before Jawblade. I think this guy is a lot better than Jawblade. I think he has a lot more play potential, and he's definitely a lot more fun to assemble. And I would give this guy probably a 9 out of 10. I just want to see a little bit of coverage, maybe up here, because that little bone there from where the head is supposed to be, that looks kind of weird. And just, I don't like how it just sticks out. It kind of ruins the entire model. So I think that has to be fixed, as well as the back, you know, has some coverage for the back. But apart from that, I think Toxic Reapa, a good one, a good villain. And wait till I get Evil, then I'll see how he pairs alongside this villain and how they're supposed to duke it out, you know, in the breakout line. So that's it for Toxic Reapa. What do you think of Toxic Reapa? You can agree with me or disagree with me if you want, you know, your choice, your opinions matter. And that's it for this one. And then next up, we're going to do Reapa. And that's going to be all the breakout sets I have for now until I can order more. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, everything would have been complete. So we'll see you then. And yeah, talk to you again in the next video. Peace out.